Hi, I'm Kirby703, and today I am back at it again, doing more old school style Tetris the Grandmaster 4. This time it's Master Mode. This is the hardest mode in the game, and I'm not going to clear it today. I am one of 5 people in the world who have managed to clear it with 6 previews and hold, and silly modern amenities like diagonal inputs, which just make the game slightly faster. Diagonals aren't that impactful. But today I'm playing with 1 preview, so I don't know what pieces are coming next, except for the very next one. No hold, so I can't reorder the pieces to suit my needs. And no extra button and no diagonals as part of the old school rule set, though they just make the game a little bit faster, and in Master Mode I'm not really going for any sort of fast time, so it don't matter that much to me. Now, stacking with 1 preview and no hold is tricky. You're seeing that I just have to make do with whatever pieces I get, and I can't plan for them in advance because I only see one of the next pieces, so things can get a little dicey pretty quickly. And I want to get at least 1300 levels of this done. I'm getting 1 level per piece and 1 level per line cleared. Like a single gets me 1 level, a double gets me 2. Triples and Tetrises come with a little bonus. They're worth 4 and 6 respectively. And if you look to the right of my board, you'll see counters for all clears, Tetrises, T-spin doubles, and peaky lines. All clears are when you remove all the Minos from board. Tetris is clearing 4 lines at once. T-spin double is clearing 2 lines with the T-piece. Won't be doing that in this run, at least not on purpose. And peaky lines, you'll see what they are at 300. But these medals come with bonuses for me. I just got my 10th Tetris, and now each line clear gets me 1 extra level. So singles give me 2, doubles give me 3, Tetrises were 6, they'll be worth 7. And I'm looking to get even more Tetrises. I want at least 30 by 1300. And I also want 28 peaky, because the 28th peaky gets me another plus level. So if I can do 30 Tetrises, that's 3. The 28 peaky lines will be another 1, that'll be 4. So that's my goal. We're about to hit 300 here, and you'll see what peaky is. It's these frozen lines in the bottom half of your stack. It freezes the bottom half solid, so now, you know, everyone knows that when you fill up the line in Tetris, it clears. Whoops, not so. Peaky has taken away your ability to clear lines. And I really don't want to put anything in the bottom row that'll cover my well up, because unlike similar mechanics like Tetris Effect Zone, peaky doesn't let you make mistakes. If you make a hole, it's not going to move completed rows to the bottom, it's just going to let you suffer with the hole in your stack and no way to access it. So you can lock yourself out of getting 10 peaky lines in a given section really easily. But once you hit the end of the section, the line's clear and you're good to go. That is the first of 5 peaky sections. I'm hoping to make 28 out of the possible 50. And so far, I'm doing great. I have 10 out of 10. This is not an omen for anything bad to come. I did play this run once, so I already know what happens. And I'm sure that it's fine. So in the meantime, I'm just stacking cleanly. I'm coming up on 20 Tetrises, which is going to make line clears get me through more levels. And that will let me get through the game faster, which is good, because it lets me skip through difficult parts without placing as many pieces. This L piece is a travesty. I wanted to get it into columns 8 and 9, but the move reset in this game doesn't refresh your lock delay whenever you're just dashing a piece across the stack. So I get the L piece in place, and then 5 frames later it locks. I missed the rotate input by 2 frames, thinking that I had all the time in the world to make it. But that's okay. Even if I can't get peaky because I just blocked my well, and you'll see that I'm going to fill this 1 row and then be in 600, but even if I didn't transition to level 600, I would still be stuck with the top peaky row filled and not be able to get to the bottom 9. So I am at 11 out of 20 now. I'm hoping to make 17 out of the next 30. Which is totally doable, but it's very difficult. 700 through 900 are quite fast. 900 in particular is the fastest part of this run. It's what I want this level bonus stuff for, because the faster I can get through 900, the less time I have to make a mistake. It kills a majority of my runs that get there. In 700, I'm really doing my best to not put anything into the bottom 10 rows of my stack unless it's exactly what I need, because I really want to make sure that I don't lock myself out of valuable peaky lines. Especially because if I do make something messy in the bottom half of my stack, it's going to lock me out of those lines in 700. But also, 800 is another section of peaky, back to back. This S piece kind of sucks. I could have put a Z there for one more line, but that's fine. And I come into 800 with only 2 rows of garbage, so all that effort was, like, well worth it. I have 22 peaky lines, about to be 26 with my next Tetris, and that brings me up to 25 Tetrises in total. I am falling short of my goal of 30, but it's okay, we've got time to make it up later. As soon as I get out of this situation without dying, it's looking very dicey. This S piece could kill me. I will need to IRS any later S's or L pieces, and that's tricky to do, to rotate a piece that you don't know is coming because there's only one preview. It's a tough reaction time game. And this is 900. Usually in 900, I come in with the bottom half of my stack messed up, and then I mess up the top half of my stack in 900. Or, you know, more often than not, I just top out entirely. But this was a really nice 900. I've entered level 1000 with only 3 rows of garbage. And level 1000 is giving me random orientations of my pieces, but I can still do pretty nifty things because I got used to it during my time getting Grandmaster in, you know, my usual way of playing with 6 previews and hold and the standard rotation system and diagonals. And optionally the extra button, though it wouldn't really do anything for me. But my point is, level 1000 through 1200 are so much slower than 900, so I have time to just think about my moves, go for Tetrises. Usually I'm downstacking, but this run was so clean into 1000 that I got to play for Tetrises. And I do reach my goal of 30 Tetrises, which is good. In 1300, I want to just get as many levels as I can. The world record for this is decided by level. It's just how far can you go, because nobody's going to make it to the end with one preview no hold. And what I want to do is build a Tetris well. I'm looking to do something like Green Tea, where I can throw like L's and O pieces into the well. I'm not looking to do like ZJ or SL type burns. But this Tetris well, it's not going according to plan. You see, I'm actually doing terrible, horrible placements. I don't think to put this S or this O in the well, and then I'm just kind of struggling further. I burned this eye piece too early, and it ruins any attempt I have at making this well, and I'm just topping out in short order. 1300 kills people very, very effectively. But before I top out, I do clear row 21, bringing me to 1402. Which I think is nice. I think clearing another multiple of 100 is just a neat, flashy, extra thing. And that's all for me. Bye!